Maybe you're not getting out, but you're going to be staying indoors this Sunday. We've got a big event going on, and that's the Academy Awards. Our favorite film critic, Forrest Hartman, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, of course. Always great to be here. An exciting weekend for guys like me, movie geeks, who like to see who wins the Academy Awards.
And this year, we were talking about this before, it's a little bit more up in the air than previous years.
Yeah, I mean, particularly if we're talking about Best Picture. A lot of the categories like Best Actor, Best Actress, people have their ideas of who's going to win, and a lot of the predictors have lined up. But when we look at Best Picture, we've got 8 films in the field. I would argue that I won't just be jaw-droppingly shocked if 5 of those films win. And usually when I get to this point, I'm like pretty sure it's going to be either one or 1 or 2.
Sure, and something I thought was interesting is that the one you're seeing on your screen now, that's Roma. That was actually a Netflix film.
Yeah, actually, and most people, like if you had to poll people who follow these things, Roma would be the film that most would probably pick to win Best Picture. Yeah, but it is historic because it's a Netflix film. It's also a foreign language film, and although foreign language films have been nominated for Best Picture, they have never won before.
Now, some of the others that we were talking about, Black Panther, looks like that could be a big contender this year, which is interesting.
Very interesting. I mean, it's a superhero drama, not the kind of thing that wins. And I think most people were thinking, oh, no way it wins. But then the Screen Actors Guild, which features a lot of actors, many of whom are also in the Academy, gave it their top prize at the Screen Actors Guild Awards. Suddenly you're like, well, Black Panther's a contender.
Maybe it could win. And of course, there's 3 more that you've really got your eye on for this weekend. What are those?
I think Black Klansman by Spike Lee has a very good chance. Green Book, a lot of people are ranking as sort of the number 2 contender. And then there's a film called The Favorite, which is actually playing Saturday night at the pageant here in town. If people haven't seen it, got 10 nominations along with Roma. Anytime you get that many nominations, I think you have to be considered a contender.
Yeah, and it's cool that there's a chance for you to see it if you're looking to get out there this weekend. And then you just saw on your screen A Star Is Born. That one had a lot of publicity out there as well.
A lot of buzz early on. I don't think most people are thinking it's likely to win at this point, but this really is kind of a toss-up. If something that nobody is expecting to win were to win, I think this would be the year.
Okay, real quick, what's your prediction?
You know what? If you were holding a gun to my head and saying pick one, I think I would say Roma, but I'm going to say I'm not going to be shocked if Black Klansman wins and Spike Lee gets that Oscar.
Okay, well, we'll have to find out on Sunday evening, I guess. Forrest, thanks so much for coming in.
Great.